Alright, what's up YouTube? Brandon Hines here with another video. Yesterday was an interesting day. I jacked the car up here a little bit on the hill and was able to get the front right wheel off, was able to change the brake pad on the front right, was able to drain out the brake fluid on the front right, and was able to roll the fenders a little bit more on the front right. However, with me living on a hill and this garage space here as a gym and a lot of equipment to move in order to get the vehicle in the garage itself, I asked my neighbor if I could use his pretty flat driveway, and he was a-okay with that, so he's moved his car out of the garage and we were going to use his driveway today. What we're going to do to track prep the S2000. We're going to change out the brake pad from the stock brake pads over to Carbotech XP10s in the front and XP8s in the rear. I'm going to drain the rest of the brake fluid, so I'm going to have my wife come out and help me so we can do a tag team. I know some people will do a gravity bleed on the brakes, but I really just want to get this a little bit quicker as opposed to waiting for the gravity bleed to happen. So I'll have the wife come out real quick, I'll do some pumps on the pedals, and we'll quickly drain the old brake fluid out, ATE Type 200 racing fluid in the vehicle. I've got the Makita impact wrench here. It's an 18 volt, it's a half drive, pretty powerful. It's going to very quickly buzz these nuts off of the S2000 wheels. Guess it would help if I didn't have a dead battery. Hold on. We'll end up taking off these stock brake pads, and then we will also get the old fluid out by taking that nipple off and getting it out of there. There's my baby. I probably enjoy my Amuse exhaust. It's pretty dirty, but the whole car needs a good wash in general. So what you want to do is grab your 12mm wrench here and loosen bolt. And then what you want to do is you want to grab your screwdriver that you conveniently grabbed in place already. And actually this is just coming right off. One. There's two. So, stock brake pads and the Carbotech ones. So you basically just do that. That goes right in, and then grab your bolt. Now I didn't have to push the caliper back because the pads I have in the S2000 right now are pretty good pads. There's a lot of life left on them, and so I didn't need to push back the piston at all. What's going to happen is as I push this back in, the fluid is going to push back up the lines, and I'm going to double check. So now this is flat.
Notice that there's a gap there right now that will close here in a little bit. In fact, I might as well just do that right now. Nice. Now it's closed and tight. So let's just make sure that that bolt is good. Which it is, pretty tight and good to go. So we're going to grab this bolt here. Again, 12 millimeter on the rears. So when in doubt, carry a 12. Alright, here we're going to need a little leverage. Well, maybe I'll have to do the rears here. Oh. Huh. Let's depress the parking brake. I bet you that's gonna do it. There we go. So let's get this guy off. All right. Again, some pretty new pads here on the rear of the car. I have taken out all the brake pads on all four corners and replaced them with the Carbotech racing brake pads. Tighten all those bolts. The next thing I'm going to do, lead the brake lines Alright, got the cover off here. This little filter. And I'm going to now be able to get more fluid out of this reservoir. I'm replacing this with the same fluid, just clear. It's a Type 200 racing fluid. Right here is a little nipple. You just take that off, pretty easy. And I'm going to put that in my pocket. And there's a little bolt there. I think it might be a little 10 millimeter. But what we'll do is we will snug up our tube here. And we will set this on the ground. I'm just going to grab a crescent wrench here. Alright, I got my 10 millimeter on. Break the bleeder valve here. Loosen it up. And we're seeing the fluid now flow out. So I did this on Saturday. On Sunday my wife helped me out. Unfortunately I did not have the video of that. This was a solo job on the front right. As you notice, once I push in, the fluid comes out, but then it actually wants to suck back in. So it's helpful to have someone there to actually close the bleeder after you get done pushing so the fluid doesn't go back up. Fluid's getting a little more clear here. Now the lines never got completely clear. They always had a little bit of a blue tint, but I think it's a good enough job. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe below. Give the video a like. As you can see, I'm not an expert mechanic by any means, but I love working on cars when I have the right tools in front of me at least. But as you can see, even a DIYer can change out some brake pads and change out the fluid on the vehicle. This is a video of my very first session on a track ever. So slow. I don't think I shift once around this entire track. It's pretty funny to go back and look at just how slow I was on the track. But again, just learning to feel out the car. This was episode 2 on braking. Next episode is going to be specific around handling, so tires and suspension setup for the vehicle. The last video before this one, episode 1, deals with the Sparco seat, kind of safety gear, so helmet, gloves, and the seat. And with that, stay tuned for more videos to come. The track day's coming up soon enough, and I should be coming out with 2 videos a week talking about how I'm getting ready for this track day at Thunderhill with this S2000. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe below, shoot this video a like, share it. Come out to Thunderhill November 23rd. Hope to see you there. And with that, again, if you're scared to work on a car or do a track day, really just go out there and give it a shot.